Hey everyone, welcome back to another deep dive into Severance. Today we're dissecting Season 2, Episode 8, titled Sweet Vitriol. This episode peels back the layers of Harmony Cobel, revealing just how deeply she's connected to Lumon. But is she a mastermind, a victim, or something in between? And what does this mean for Mark, Helly, and the rest of the team? Let's get into it. But before we dive in, don't forget to like and subscribe if you love Severance breakdowns. We're going to keep exploring the hidden details of the show, so stick around. This episode takes a break from the chaotic events inside Lumon to focus on Harmony Cobel as she returns to her hometown, Salt's Neck. Right away, the setting tells us a lot. This place is a ghost town, nearly abandoned, with remnants of a forgotten past. But why does this town matter? Well, as it turns out, Salt's Neck isn't just where Cobel grew up. It might be ground zero for Lumon's earliest experiments. Cobel's tragic family history. Cobel visits her family home, where she reconnects with her Aunt Sissy. Through their conversation, we learn that Cobel's mother, Charlotte, died from ether addiction. Now, that might sound like a random detail, but there's something strange here. Ether has been hinted at multiple times throughout the show, always tied to memory suppression. What if Lumon has been testing severance-like procedures on civilians long before it became a corporate tool? Was Cobel's mother one of the first test subjects? And if so, does that mean that Cobel's entire life has been shaped by experiments she didn't even realize were happening? Think about it. If her mother was a test subject, could that mean that Harmony herself has been affected? Maybe she's been severed in ways she doesn't even know about. It would explain her moments of emotional instability, her deep-rooted obsession with Lumon, and even her strange maternal connection to Mark. What if she sees herself in Mark because they've both been manipulated by Lumon their entire lives? Cobel's forgotten notebooks. Who really created Severance? Then comes the biggest twist. Cobel finds her old notebooks, and what she discovers is shocking. These journals suggest that she was the true inventor of the severance procedure, or at the very least, she played a much bigger role in its development than anyone knew before. This completely changes how we see her character. We always thought of Cobel as an enforcer for Lumon, someone obsessed with order and control. But what if she actually is the mind behind it all, and later was betrayed by the company she helped build? This could explain why Cobel has such a unique relationship with the board. She doesn't just follow orders, she challenges them in ways that no other manager does. Could she be trying to regain control of something that was stolen from her? And if so, how far is she willing to go? Why did Lumon shut her out? This raises so many questions. If Cobel pioneered Severance, why did Lumon sideline her? The simplest answer would be corporate greed. Maybe she wanted ethical boundaries and the company wanted full control. But I think there's something deeper going on. What if Cobel's severance process was originally designed for a completely different purpose? Maybe it was meant to help people suffering from trauma or addiction, but Lumon twisted it into something more sinister. If that's the case, it would explain why Cobel has such a complicated relationship with the company. She's not just enforcing their rules, she's also trying to reclaim something that was stolen from her. Another possibility, Cobel knows something about Severance that no one else does. Something terrifying. Maybe there's a side effect that we haven't seen yet that could destroy Lumon if it ever got out. Is that why they turned on her? Is that why they're so desperate to keep her in check? Theories and predictions. What's next for Severance? All right, let's talk theories. Where is this all heading? Here are my top predictions for the rest of the season. Number 1, Cobel goes rogue. Now that she knows Mark is reintegrated, she might try to turn against Lumon. But if she was the original creator of Severance, she might not want it destroyed. She might want to take it back. Number 2, Lumon's true goal is more than Severance. We've assumed that Severance was about controlling employees, but what if it's just the first step? With all the references to memory suppression and ether addiction, Lumon might be working on a full-scale personality control. Number 3, Salt's Neck holds the final puzzle piece. If Lumon's first experiments happened in Salt's Neck, there could be hidden files, old research, even surviving test subjects that could expose the company's darkest secrets. Could Mark and Helly end up here in the finale? Number 4, Hampton is more important than we think. We were introduced to Hampton, a mysterious figure from Cobel's past. He seems to know more than he's letting on about the town's history. Could he be a former Lumon scientist or a victim of their experiments? Number 5, the board's true identity will be revealed. One of the biggest mysteries of Severance is the identity of the board. We still don't know who or what they really are. Could they be former executives who underwent severance themselves? Are they even human? Final thoughts on what comes next. Severance continues to weave one of the most mind-bending narratives on TV right now. With all these new revelations, we're heading to a massive showdown between Cobel, Mark, and Lumon. But will the truth come out before it's too late? Let me know your theories in the comments. Do you think Cobel is a villain, a hero, or something in between? If you're enjoying these deep dives, make sure to hit the subscribe button and turn on notifications so you don't miss any updates. We're breaking down every episode and uncovering all the hidden details. Thanks for watching.